How did he end up in the shed with 40-year-old Ed? Look at his eyes. Just look at him. Determination. The meaning of determination is not giving up on something until you get what you want. Some people have a lot of determination, and some people do not. Especially this kid. This kid has a lot of determination. So on my friend Tom's 10th birthday, he invited me and his other friends to come over to his house to celebrate. I got to go over to Tom's house early to help them set up the things. So the first people come over and they're like really early. We would still be getting ready, blowing up the balloons, hanging up the birthday signs, and they would already be here. And after them, there are the people who actually come on time. And then there would be the people who are just a few minutes late or hours late. So while waiting for the late people, we decided to go to the basement because there was a ping pong table and other fun things. But there was also the 40-year-old Ed in the shed. Wait, what? A 40-year-old in the basement? Well, there wasn't actually a 40-year-old inside the shed. Well, we couldn't guarantee that either, because we were all scared to look inside. The Ed in the shed was like an inside joke my friend had each time we went over to Tom's house. The inside joke started on Tom's 9th birthday while we were playing ping pong, because we heard some sounds in the shed that looked like a storage room. We all laughed it off, even though we knew that we were all scared of looking inside. Back to Tom's 10th birthday, the late people had just arrived, and we decided to play a game of hide and seek in the dark. And when a bunch of 10-year-olds want to play hide and seek in the dark, just know that somebody's going to get hurt. And some people did get hurt. So we had to pause the game and go upstairs, without knowing that we left Ned, the new friend of the friend group, in the shed with 40-year-old Ed. We didn't yet know that Ned was hiding in the shed with 40-year-old Ed. Just look at his face. He looks so scared. When we got to the park to play soccer, we saw that the annoying kids were playing soccer. We didn't bring a net, and nobody thought of bringing something to mark the net. So that's two things we left at home. First, we left Ned in the shed with 40-year-old Ed instead of bringing him, and the second is the posts for the net. So since we didn't have a net, we did the next best thing. Played soccer with the annoying kids. Except we didn't. Like any normal soccer player, we took off our shoes and used it as a net. Okay, before you judge me, tell me you haven't done that before. See? You can't. The grass was also a little bit wet because of the rain, so nobody wanted to take off their shoes and play with their socks. So we came up with a way of solving that problem. Everybody has to play with their socks. Now before you judge again, tell me you haven't done that before. I guess it's just me and my friends then. So after we played, we wore our shoes again, getting some of the shoes wrong, but we figured it out and went back to Tom's house. We were then like, okay, now what? We all decided to go back to the basement and play some ping pong in the dark. I admit, it was kind of cool because we could see a little bit of light to be able to see the ping pong ball and the things around us, but it was dark enough that we couldn't make out where things were. There was only one ping pong ball, so you guys can probably understand the feeling we had when the ping pong ball went inside of the shed. We were all scared, like, who's going to get that? Then another person said, if Ed in the shed is really in the shed, then throw back that ping pong ball. You don't know how fast we went back up the stairs screaming. Of course, Tom's parents were scared too, because there was a bunch of kids sprinting up the stairs, screaming, the 40-year-old Ed in the shed! They also panicked. Once we made it up the stairs, we closed the door, and then 2 seconds later, Ed in the shed! We literally kept running until we went back to the park and saw somebody's shoe we left at the park. When we went back to the house, we realized that Ned was the one still hiding in the shed. Now that's determination just to win hide and seek. Then we realized that Ed was not actually hiding in the shed. Well, we can't guarantee that, but... Well guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell because I'm posting every week.